Okay, so apparently 1001% is a new thing. Cool. I had no idea. Let's just play as normal Isaac. Let's see. But yeah, I've played, according to the question earlier, yes, I've played greed mode. Unfortunately, I don't like it. I really like, I really don't like, greed mode, only, purely because they don't have a whole lot of, like, the cool items in it. My music is way too quiet. And, like, maybe I can do a greed mode run. Let's turn this music up a little bit. Oh, I know why it's so quiet. It's because my headphones are turned down. I was wondering. So I'll set it about 9. There we go. Okay, but so all of the, like, interesting items don't exist in greed mode. So for example, ooh! Totally gonna take Pupilla Duplex. For example, Pupilla Duplex doesn't really exist in greed mode. Not that it really should, though. It's, I mean, it's spectral tears, which is kind of useless in most situations, but, you know, it does give you, like, a tier widening effect, and is thus, as far as I'm concerned, a shot modifier. But, like, I don't know if people have seen my, like, crazy run on YouTube of me, like, just ruining greed mode. But effectively, I like, played through the entire thing, got, like, breakfast a stupid amount of times by the end of it, and I still hadn't found triple shot, double shot, or, like, really any major shot modification item. I was just shooting just basic, regular tiers the entire way through. And it made me sad, because I was like, you know, I'm ready to do something more interesting than just shoot. Admittedly, I was Lilith, but still. Okay. This is an interesting setup. I've never seen this version before. Weird. What a strange room. Floor. Ow. Okay, good. Despite the fact that they're champion, they don't actually do, like, a full heart of damage. Not that that would really be a concern. We're managing to fight these guys with little issue comparatively. Okay, let's re-roll this into Magic Mushroom. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get down. Yeah, greed mode is why Lilith's box of friends is a 4 charge instead of a 2. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. And while that is definitely a sad thing, honestly, like, I don't really see why they needed to nerf that. It's so easy to cheese greed run, no matter how many charges you have. On box of friends, because, like, 2 4 charged, it doesn't make a difference. Ultimately, you still are going to have, you know, like, 3 4 friends rolling around with you by the end of it, so it's just like, you know, what's the point? Why nerf it like that? Because it definitely does take out a lot of Lilith's viability in normal play, but maybe that's just my opinion, and a lot of people can do well with it. I personally just like Isaac. I mean, call me boring, but ultimately I prefer the base gameplay of Isaac, just because, well, the rerolls make the game way more interesting. Let's see. I wonder if you can... I don't know if you can still bomb those things. I'll have to check, but I'd rather use my bombs for stuff like that. Would have been nice if I actually took one out in the crossfire with the bomb, but whatever. Okay. Also, be nice if I could get money. You know what? Let's take out this fire first. Not get hit by him. Yeah! Oh, I'm so glad we got Magic Mush from the first boss fight. That is definitely a winner item along the way. Okay. You stay down. There's a lot of, like, I'm not gonna say, like, really dangerous stuff in here, but I don't want my spectral tears to set off a TNT cast that I'm standing directly next to. Oh. There's more here than I thought. There's probably a curse room down if I go that way. We'll think about it if I need to. Oh, hello. Whoa! Unfortunately, I'm not small, so my hitbox is awkward to run around with. We'll be okay, though. The slight speed up, because I believe Magic Mush does actually end up giving you a speed boost at some point along the way. Let's see. Wow, they're just handing me stat ups. I'm okay with this. They're handing me all of the goodies. It's like, welcome back, Wander. Here's Binding of Isaac. Have fun. And I'm like, yes. Yes, sir. I will. Okay, so now we... Whoa, those are big. Alright, let's go check the other thing. Let's see. Bird is done with Undertale. Wander, your turn. Maybe. I just have to find the time to devote to it. Oh man, we've got full strike through, don't we? Wow. Yeah, so... Will I play Undertale? Yeah, probably. Will I play it tonight? I don't know. My voice is getting tired. So it might actually be a good time for me to start that back up again. The unfortunate part is I'm halfway through the series already, so of course, if I just started immediately, nobody would, or, I don't know, whatever. Let's blow this up. Let's see if I can reroll that item. Let's see, should definitely play Undertale. Alright, fine. We'll do 1 or 2 runs of this, and then I'll go play Undertale. I'm gonna have to practice my voices for a second. You know what? Actually, let's take the heart. It's actually pretty useful. Let's see, gold room. Yeah, the item room. Yeah, I'll take the HP up. If we're getting this lucky on the, deal with the devil, damn it. Well, that's okay. If we get this lucky on the deal with the devil, then I'm probably gonna want to keep pushing it. Wow, this is a really good run. I'd love to get a boss rush on this one. Though, obviously, I'm not gonna go for boss rush if it means sacrificing some fun turbo scum. Let's try it. I'm powerful enough. Okay, play Genocide first. It'll make the feels better. Nope, too late. I've already started my Undertale series. Like that has happened. Yeah, I want to say like 3-4 hours in, 5. I don't know, but there is no stopping the that run. Despite the fact that people really want me to go one way than the other. Nope. Too late. And also, it's one of those where it's like, I'd prefer to play these things largely blind if I can manage that. Okay, do I have enough bombs? Yes, I do. Okay. So let's get Mega Bean, which is useless. Let's re-roll it into Mom's Contacts. Okay. Well, not a big deal. Let's grab this chest. Oh, right. We've got Guppy's tail. Getting into the shop might not be a bad idea, but it seems like that might be a waste of effort here. Wasted effort here? I don't know. Okay. I was kind of hoping we get a secret room from one of these guys. Hell yeah. Eternal Hearts. This is a really good run. I don't know if we're... I mean... Damn it. I forgot these guys actually move with some level of momentum. What? Oh, it's one of those trick nickels. Damn it. They're hilarious, but also frustrating. I was like, sweet, more money. Nope. There might be a way to get a trick nickel along the way, but still. Okay. I don't know how to collect them, so I'm not even gonna bother. Please don't touch me. This freeze effect is working out great for me. And we get a battery. Yeah. Alright. Before we go into the item room, let's get a reroll charge. Though obviously we're going to probably, well, I don't know. Chances of getting a deal with the devil at this point are pretty low. And there's some amount of, like, major risk involved if I were to go for it. Just because. Okay, well, let's go check it out before I waste any more time here. And we get... Bursting Sack, Spider Love. Well, I guess I don't have a choice one way or another. That's fine. I could conceivably go to the shop. Small Rock? Nope. More Spirit Hearts, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Well, let's see what we get in here. Another HP container. Yeah. Okay, and you. Well, actually, you know what? With the red poops, this might actually be a little bit easier, because I don't break them, not so easily. So I can actually hide behind them, and they will largely safeguard me from the boss's attacks. This feels dirty, but I don't care. I don't like this boss that much. He's kind of a jerk. Okay, we got this. So what do you get? Wooden spoon, speed up. That's okay. Okay, so seeing as I got 2 rerolls and some money, let's go to the shop and see what kind of nonsense I can get. I know it's a little bit risky to do so, but okay. So we've got a shopkeeper that's probably worth blowing up. The candle. Nope. I remember when the candle used to be something worthwhile. Okay, so we get double item vision. Okay, so we get a d6. That one's spent. This one, on the other hand, is not. Okay, we get a 2 of clubs. We get a bomb. We get retrovision. We get a key. Okay, so now let's re-roll this. More options. There are even more options. Yeah! And we blow him up for a nickel. Okay. And then without spending any more money, we get out of here. Beautiful. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, but it works. Let's get out of here. Yeah, no one likes the Stain. He's such a troll boss. Yeah, though I still would consider the Frail to be the most annoying out of all of them. Okay. So we're making pretty good time on this one. My damage is amazing, owing to the fact that we're running Death Scythe. Mondo Death Scythe, too. Pupula Duplex comboed with Death Scythe is such a nice combo. And interestingly enough, doesn't flatten them out unlike some other ones. I was expecting much flatter scythes as a result of this combination, but I guess not. Okay, whoa. I was not paying attention where we were. Yeah, the Frail is... I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, the new bosses. Like, I like the little Loki dude, whose name I can't remember. The Mummy is a pain in the ass. In fact, I'd actually probably say the Mummy is the worst, owing to the... I'm saying owing to the fact a lot today. I guess get used to it, sorry. But oh shoot, what is it? The Mummy guy is really annoying just because he is often a level 1 boss. And boy, do you not want to fight him as a level 1 boss. He's just not a fun customer to run across. Okay, I don't have enough money. Bloat or Mask for top troll. Yeah, I would say the Bloat is the worst. Truly the worst out of all of them, just because he's got a bunch of unavoidable attacks, and he's a regular boss. Like, I'm kind of okay with Satan having, like, the really hard to dodge occasional shot or something like that. But, the Bloat is just, like, you can't stand to the side of him. You can't stand below him. He's got the eyeballs rolling around, causing a ruckus. And he jumps, leaving a giant pool of whatever. I don't think I'm gonna go with slow tears for this one. So yeah, I would argue that the Bloat is still the worst. The Frail's a pain in the butt. But, like, you can manage him. And neither of these are good. We do have a battery. Okay. Neither of these are good. Alright. I don't like my options here. Let's just go for the battery. We'll probably get more of a reroll, or we can go to the shop. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? Let's hold on to this. We've seen a ton of the floor here. Okay. Yeah, Bandage Man is actually well designed, though. Sort of. I would consider Bandage Man's homing tiers to be kind of bullshit, because they accelerate towards you. I find that to be a little bit unfair. Hell yeah, Pentagram. Multi-dimensional baby, though, I'm not super keen on. Yeah, we'll take Gimp Mask. I mean, what else am I gonna do with it? Why did I get a bunch of money from that? I don't know. Ow, damn it. Why did I do that? Okay, don't see any tinted rocks. Do we go shopping? Do we try going shopping? We could? No. Probably a waste. Let's just grab Bob's Curse and get out of here. Okay. But yeah, the Mummy's Curse is really annoying just because I guess I would put the Mummy in the same category as the Haunt, as bosses that are weirdly powerful for a boss that you can fight on level 1. Because, the homing tiers are very, very freaking hard to dodge, which I don't really appreciate. You know what? We got so many bombs, we can blow these up. Okay. Oh, he took 1 heart from you, and that's why we got the gold, because we had the golden heart pickup. I hadn't even been thinking about that. I thought that only applied to to the spirit heart it was covering. But I guess it would make perfect sense for it to just be whatever... Ow, damn it. Whatever heart was available at the time. Neat. I like that. Okay, let's not go through there unless we have to. I prefer to avoid automatic damage rooms. And who knows, I might be able to get flight. Probably not. Yeah, it looks like we have to go through there anyway. And we get the stars. Actually, you know what? That works well for me. We don't need retrovision. Bye. Okay, and let's go with Odd Mushroom. I know it's technically damage down, but the tears up is totally worthwhile, considering my current situation. I don't actually remember how significant of a damage down it even is. I don't think it's that terrible of one. Okay, so we can get... Let's just get the Spirit Heart and move on. That's nice bypassing that one room, though... Do we still have Curse of the Maze? No. Curse of the Maze was the previous floor. Okay, goody. And we can get into the boarded off room. Nice. Do we go for the golden chest? I don't know about that one. I'll think about it. Now, this one's dirty. If it's dirty, it just gives you the... Yeah. Okay, I always forget. But if it's dirty, it gives you the just pathway down. And that's not what you want. Well, hello my baby, hello my honey. Hello my please don't hit me with the purple homing tier of major annoyance. I don't know. I think I would care about homing tiers less if I had the exact same homing effect when I used a homing tier item. But instead, my homing sucks and all of their homing is like zoop, straight to you and it's just like ah. But that's my thing. I'm supposed to be the one with the crazy homing, maybe. Or at least I should have comparable homing, and it's just like, nah, man. Nah, homie. We ain't got that kind of shit here. And then just smacks you with a homing tier right in the face, and you're like... For reals? I used to hate this boss, and then I realized... Spin to win. Spin to win, chump man. Spin to win. He doesn't even know how to deal with this. He's just like... What's up? How do I do? How do I do this? How do I deal with it? Ah, well, he got me there. I guess when I freeze him, I gotta be a little bit more careful. Okay, well, let's get Mr. Dolly. We've got plenty of Spirit Hearts. We've got even more Spirit Hearts, and down we go. Okay. Morning Sealan. Let's see, what do we got around here? This is a very good run. We'll be able to boss rush? Probably. Especially if I make good time here. And get keys. What do we got? Okay. It's a library, not a... Actually, let's do Book of Secrets. It's a library, not a item room, but I'm okay with that. Especially for money, though I don't know how useful it is. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be pretty quick here. We're getting a lot of luck, though, which is what we need. Luck is how you get that freezing effect to proc more often. Okay, stay away from the invisible guy. Oh, you can damage him. Okay. Maybe I was just a no, I don't know. Super Bandage, which does nothing, but that's fine. I'm okay with it, too. Okay. Oh, this is not Downwell. I totally forgot to change the name on Twitch. I did. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Okay. I probably forgot to name multiple things. Yep. Okay. I think we're good to keep going. I knew I messed something up. Okay. Okay. I see a comment directed towards me. I will check in a second. Let's see. You know what? We've got so much health. Let's check this out. We get a 2 of clubs. Wow. This room really liked bombs. Okay. Let's see. One of the sounds companies they work with were causing problems, but they're cool to work with. Huh. Alright. I just remember Ubisoft got a really bad rap from their, like, particularly draconic DRM for a while. Which, I mean, truly DRM is the shittiest thing ever. As far as I'm concerned. Because oftentimes people that are legitimate buyers are the ones that get punished most because of it. Oh man. So for people that don't know, the original Assassin's Creed game, I believe, could only be installed like twice. Or 2 or 3 times before it just shut down on you. Which was really stupid and an extremely super dick move. To be totally honest. Suicide King. Nope. Hematemesis. Oh. But so, you know, extremely draconian and, like, totally unfair, because anybody that legitimately bought the game had to deal with this. Anybody that pirated the game didn't, because they just removed that DRM, which was really frustrating. And as such, I never actually picked up any of the Assassin's Creed games, because, like, I didn't want to deal with it. I had to deal with that for Mass Effect 1, and I thought it was the shittiest thing ever, because I was having computer problems at the time because I got a virus, and had to reformat my computer, and ended up having to play a pirated copy of Mass Effect 1, because, well, what else was I going to do? Alright, do we have anything else here? Nope. Thank you, Freeze Effect. You're a true credit to team. But it was just so shitty, and so just annoying to have, you know, that kind of DRM. And I'm glad for the most part we've just switched away to online only. Even though online only DRM is kind of stupid. I mean, whatever. At this point, everybody's used to it. Though I really hate it when I'm traveling, because my grandmother does not have internet. And I would very much like to play my games while visiting her. Okay, do we even have items here? Ah, Ball of Tar, Monster's Lung, Loki's Horns. Okay, so I think that my choices should be obvious. Monster's Lung or Hello This. Okay, we should probably switch to the stick for death and destruction. Oh, this is satisfying. I like how they all spin in unison, too, which looks really stupid. But, so, I actually started pirating games, come to think of it, because of Mass Effect 1. I'd never bothered before, and then I was just like, you know what, I have to do this, otherwise I'm not going to be able to play Mass Effect 1. And then I was like, oh man, piracy is actually really easy, and I don't have to deal with these, like, really shitty problems that everybody else seems to be experiencing. And obviously, like, I shouldn't have been pirating to begin with, but, I mean, for one, I'd consider the Mass Effect thing to totally be justified. And then from there on, it was just a gateway drug. And then it turned out that Steam was actually, like, you know, really good, and started having good sales. And it's like, alright, I don't need to pirate anymore. I've just got Steam games. And, yeah, here we are. I don't think I've pirated a game in a very long time. As a result, but, I guess once Ubisoft really started pushing past that DRM stuff, it got a lot better. Obviously, they're still having some serious quality control issues with their games, owing to the fact that they shit them out really fast, and, you know, don't innovate nearly as much as they used to. So, obviously, like, that's a major problem. But I was actually going to talk about another type of DRM that I ran into earlier. So, I don't know if people know, but I've been specifically playing Xenoblade Chronicles X a lot recently. Wonderful, wonderful game. Really, really well done. Really, really fun. And really pretty. And I bought the collector's edition, actually. Because, you know, I'm a huge fan of the series, and I figured, you know, I bought the original Xenoblade for, like, a wildly inflated price. Let's buy the next Xenoblade game for a wildly inflated price. Ow. Did I kill him? I can't entirely tell. It was just damage that happened, I guess. But so I bought the Xenoblade Chronicles X for the collector's edition for like 90 bucks, whatever. Oh, it's Duke of Flies over there in the corner. Got it. But so one of the things that they give you is the soundtrack. So I was thinking, well, they give you the soundtrack on a flash drive, which is really cool. Because it's a fully, like, it's a completely metal flash drive that lights up when you plug it in. It just looks super slick. I don't know what it has to do with the game necessarily, but, I mean, it's a cool-looking flash drive. Unfortunately, the flash drive only has space for about 1 gigabyte, which is really weird, actually. I was kind of surprised about that one. And you can't take the soundtrack off. Otherwise, it breaks the entire thing, because it's got some kind of, like, weird system on it. So, obviously, the flash drive can only be used for the soundtrack. Now, here's the real kicker. The soundtrack cannot be taken off of the flash drive either. So I have a flash drive with a soundtrack on it. I can't listen to the soundtrack on my on my phone, on my MP3 player. I can't listen to it anywhere, but on my computer while that flash drive is plugged in. It gets better. I can only listen to one song at a time. I can't put it into a playlist on my media device. I also can't, you know, copy and paste anything off of it, go figure. However, because they really don't want anybody copy and pasting these songs from this flash drive, they actually lock your ability to copy and paste while this flash drive is plugged in. I literally cannot copy and paste right now because the flash drive is actually plugged in. Because I was listening to the soundtrack right before starting streaming. Am I really angry about this? I am livid. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pirate that soundtrack. I bought it for 90 bucks, and I deserve to be able to listen to it wherever I want, however I want. And you know what? Anybody that didn't buy the collector's edition is going to be able to get that goddamn soundtrack for free via piracy. Pisses me off. It's so stupid. It's so backwards. Like, who thinks this is a good idea? You could always use a recording software to get it. Yeah, I could, but that'd take work. It'd be really easy for me to just go, you know, torrent it down and be like, yo, done. Problem solved. The thumb drive sounds like malware more than anything else. Oh, absolutely. It's awful. Like, it really is such a punishing DRM that it actually affects everything else too. I was trying to copy and paste YouTube descriptions. I was trying to copy and paste YouTube descriptions earlier today, and I'm like, I can't copy or paste. You know what the hell's wrong? And then I just closed the flash drive thing randomly, and so I could start copy and pasting again. It's like, are you shitting me? Is like that was it? That was the solution. I could suddenly copy and paste again. I was worried that my computer was fucked. Nope. Just this flash drive being just it's so painful. It's so dumb, too. It's like, just don't. Who cares? Everybody's gonna get the soundtrack eventually anyway. Like, I could just totally stand in a zone, not fight anything, avoid any sound effects, and get the soundtrack alone that way. Or hell, I know people that can rip full soundtracks out of Wii U CDs. No problem. Why bother? It's such a wasted effort. It's like, I guess I would say it's like the... Hello. Sure. I'll take both of these. It's like the developers of, I guess, this game getting mad that people managed to data mine the fact that the Lost existed on day one. Like, duh. Of course that's gonna happen. What did you think was gonna happen? People were just gonna roll over and be like, yeah, whatever. You know, we won't, like, check this shit out or anything like that. No. Hey, I got the mom transformation. Neat. But, like, don't... It seems like such a waste to even try for DRM. If you're gonna do DRM, don't do it in the same way that, like, other people do. Like, do it like, I don't know. Wow. Apparently the red poop killed him. I'm not used to that. That was an interesting spawn. But, like, I really like the Earthbound, like, the way Earthbound handled it. Where if you had, like, a hacked copy, you'd get all the way to the end, and then it would screw your save file. Like, I thought that was particularly malicious, of course, but really clever as well. And, you know, the chances of that screwing over somebody that actually legally owns the game is nil to freaking none. And therefore, you know, much more, I guess, interesting to me, and much classier, because it doesn't end up punishing people that honestly own whatever product you have produced. It's like if somebody sold me a car and said, if I turn on this car twice a day, I've probably stolen it, and then punished me from there. I'm not gonna fight the hush, I don't feel like it, and I don't think I have a whole lot of health. But... it's just so dumb, it's so backwards. It's so sad, too, because it's like, I would love to listen to the Xenoblade, like, soundtrack even more than I do. But I can't. Because they won't let me. They literally won't let me be a bigger fan than they are. It actually would have been hilarious if they somehow managed to put DRM on their art book. You know, a anti-photocopying... Actually, you know what? I should check that. I should see if I can scan the Xenoblade art book and see if it comes up negative. That'd be hilarious, and would not surprise me in the slightest. I wonder what would have happened if I had duplicated the Monstro's lung. That actually would have been really funny. Should have done that. Oh well, not the end of the world. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. annoys me. It makes me sad. At least for the most part, the market is stopped. I believe... I want to say Ubisoft has stopped forcing people to have the Uplay DRM when playing their newer games, but I could be wrong about that one. Game Dev Tycoon, or Game Dev Manager. Yeah, whatever that one is. Yeah, that one actually had really classy DRM, where if you pirated the game, it would introduce a piracy mechanic to the actual gameplay. I thought that was fascinating and incredibly clever. So for people that don't know, Game Dev Tycoon, if you pirated the game, it would introduce a mechanic where people would start pirating your game. And he didn't mention this. He just... I think he actually put up, like, he hosted a copy himself for people to download on probably Pirate Bay or whatever was popular at the time. And everybody started using the tracker because, hey, you know, it's a clean copy, no viruses or anything. Turns out it was, you know, a modified version, but whatever. But, so... Ow, damn it. Well, thank you. Turns out it's a modified version, and... Fun fact, there's piracy built into it, so people would start pirating your in-game games, and people would show up on the support forums immediately after asking, you know, how do I add DRM to my games? You know, how do I fight piracy? And he wrote like an article on this, and I was reading it, and I'm like, that is the classiest shit you can possibly pull I have ever seen. Let's re-roll PhD. I don't really need it right now. We'll just use prayer card. PhD is a lot more useful earlier on in the game. Chances are we're not going to find a whole lot of... We're not going to find a whole lot of drugs this far in the game. Unfortunately, my tier rate is kind of garbage now. But still. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do piracy, you do it in an interesting manner. Like, I almost think it would have been hilarious if, say, for example, a game like Undertale, what the... Alright, well, that was exciting. Say if, like, Undertale, for example, locked everything... Oh, it's because we've got Isaac's heart. I got it. That's a ton of hearts. Be hilarious if we had, Darkbum with us. He'd have a heyday. Oh, right. But like, say, Undertale, locked you into a third campaign mode that was just boring. Like, you can't do anything. Most of the dialogue just, like, cuts off, or, like, half the characters don't say anything interesting. Oh, dude, that would be really classy, actually. If it was, like, oh, shoot. If it was a game, you put up the pirated version, and just all of the characters say, just there's, like, no jokes. There's no cleverness to it. You're just going through the game as though it's a basic RPG. Oh, no, that's even better. So, if people don't know, Undertale has a particularly awesome, combat mechanic in the game, where, you know, you're dodging attacks instead of, like, your standard RPG battler system. It's really well done. I think it would be amazing. Let's go with Dunce. I have no idea what Dunce does with... Yep, that works perfectly. Wow, so we've got sextuple spread shot now. This is derpy as fuck. I love it. But so, what if, say for a game like Undertale, which has like a really unique battle mechanism, you just switch it around so it's just using the most generic battle system, you know, Pokemon style. You don't get any new moves, all you have is just attack and not attack. I already have Bob's Curse, what the hell? What the hell is this? I don't even know. But I think that would be a, like, really classy way of doing DRM. That, like, half the people would never get. They'd just be like, why is Undertale so popular? Like, what's this about this, like, the Gaster Blaster or something like that? And it's just like, oh, you pirated the game. And it's just like, yeah? Oh. Pirating Undertale puts it in genocide mode forever. I mean, some people might like that. Is that actually how it works? Or, I have no idea. I don't pay attention. Hey, Hostat. I don't think Hostat's actually very... Oh man, I forgot I had Charm Tears. They just shot each other. That's great. I'm just gonna fight them from here. Thank you, Dunce Hat. You're a credit to team. Or something. God, my tears are so large, doesn't even matter. Okay, let's see, what do we got? Hoglaws. We're getting a lot of runes here, it's weird. I'm not used to it. Oops. Yeah, if I'm close to something and I shoot at them, boy, is it like a buckshot. Hello! Actually, that did substantially less damage than I thought it would. Either way. Oh, those are my random shots coming all over the place from Mongo Baby. I was like, how's he shooting these, like, weird spray fire shots? I've never seen that before. Turns out that's not Blue Baby. I was wondering. But yeah, I don't know. If I ever make a game, I'm gonna come up with the... I'm definitely going to try and go down the Game Dev Tycoon route. Just for shits and giggles. Make something interesting. Oh, it's Rune Bag. That's why it... Okay. I've never actually had Rune Bag before, so I don't know.